Hi everyone, this is your Ate A and I'm a virtual assistant. Yes, my name is Andrea po and that is my website. You can visit my website and see my portfolio there and all that. But yeah, bakit ko nga ba ginawa itong YouTube channel na to? So I created this YouTube channel mainly because I still have a lot of family members and friends that are still asking what is my work or what is the job that pays me salary. What is it that I do? Mga ganong questions. What is the daily task that I have? What are my main roles in the company? And yeah, also I've come to realize that there are still a lot of people na they wanted to be a virtual assistant, but then they had no idea where and how to start. So I decided na I want to create a YouTube channel, especially to share my knowledge, the ideas, the processes that I have went through para maging, virtual assistant and to finally land a job from creating or revamping my CV up until creating my own portfolios, the certificates, what are the platforms that I use for me to be able to get clients, yung mga ganon. I'd want to share to everyone the processes that I went through para naman it'll be easier for everyone to find their clients. Pangit yung madamot. Okay, and then just a little bit background since this is an introduction video. Para naman, it's not about bragging. Um, I don't want to brag on this video and it's wala talaga yan sa isip ko. I want to create this video information para naman you'll have a little knowledge or a little idea of what was my career background, what do I do. Maybe you can have a tailored idea kung bakit or kung ano yung ginagawa ko ngayon or how I was able to land the job. It's not about comparing, there are a lot of people na they have had a different career tapos they have landed into a virtual assistant job. So moving forward, I was an executive assistant to the managing director sa UAE for 5.5 years. Um, it was an architectural and contracting company, so it was a really fast-paced company. Okay, kaya numbers, codes, letters, approvals, the timestamps, and all that is very crucial. And especially that I'm working closely with our operations manager and our project manager. It's very, very critical. Kaya I've come up with an idea na I'll be creating a template. For each and every work that I have, I'll have to create a template para mas organized and to, lessen the possibility of me getting into trouble or doing mistakes. Kasi I have a lot of loads every day. It's not just the operations na tinitignan ko. I also have a lot of tasks on hand rather. Kaya I come up with an idea na I'll be creating a template and all those templates na I was able to create during the 5.5 years, i-share ko yan sa inyo on each video na matatapik siya. Okay? So for this one, it's just an introduction. So now you also have an idea na it is very important for you to create a template kapag nag-work ka. Not for being, aesthetic, pero it's more like to be able to help you na rin sa work mo and for you to be organized. Okay? And after that, during the 5.5 years na nag-work ako doon, I was able to hone my communications skills. Although Hindi pa naman siya perfect, pero I still work on it. I mean, I still acknowledge that there are still a lot of things that I have to improve, and that's very important when you know that you're not yet, that when you accept that you still have a lot to learn, then you're knowledgeable enough. I think I've heard a Zen quote about that before. It's something like that. Na yeah. Okay, so I'm being madaldal na and irrelevant, but yun. Just always accept one attitude na you'll have to have is that know that you know nothing. That way you'll strive to learn more. Okay? And also, um, do not stop trying. Do not stop learning. Ayun. Kasi I've come to, um, I have a deal with myself na I'll try to develop or learn another tools or skills every month. Kasi being a virtual assistant or being assistant lang it is very important that we learn or we know some tools. Kasi it's very important for us to know kung paano mapapadali yung work natin and our clients' work. Okay, so ayun. Going back, um, that was my very first job. Yung work ko sa UAE before. Then after that, COVID came, nagkaroon ng um, deduction sa salary, and then I realized na it is better for me to go home, stay with my family kasi the cost of living in UAE is very high, and if I were to calculate everything, matitira na lang sa akin is how much, and I think I'm able to earn that in Philippines. That's what I thought. Kaya umuwi ako ng Philippines. Then, after a few months, I tried to look for a job and I was able to um, land into a BPO company. Yeah, nag-BPO ko for a few months and then after that, um, kita ko na sa TikTok yung about virtual assistant. And I've come to realize na ang dami-dami na palang agency dito. I tried to look it up on Google. Nakita ko marami ng agency. But I still tried to find a client on my own without any help of an agency. Pero, no, it's still good to be under an agency kasi it's safer than being a freelancer. If you're if you're lucky na makapasa sa mga agencies or yeah, if you're lucky enough to finally land an offer from an agency, grab it kasi it's going to be safer. Pero if you have a client na on your own, and why not give it a try, 'di ba? So ayun na nga. Nag-try lang ako sa Indeed. There are a lot of clients on Indeed na you won't have to go under an agency. You'll just have to submit your CV, and of course, you'll have to revamp your CV according to what you're applying for. So, yep, that is the story. It's very short and brief. Ayoko nang mag circle-circle pa tayo, but the main point is that for all those 5.5 years I've been working in UAE, it was not easy. So I developed tools, I developed my own processes, I developed my own templates for me to be able to help myself and avoid being in fault in case there will be mistakes. Because it's very critical talaga. I'm telling you. Yung price ng mga materials millions. So if I was also in charge of the approval and the procurement, by the way. So if I will be to, be reluctant, tapos magkamali ako just a single code or a single letter, naku po, yari tayo dyan. So yeah, that pushed me to create my own process, to create my own templates, and to create my own SOP. And I'll be sharing all that once again. Kailang topic na ako. So that ends my introduction video. You can, wait for my upcoming video. Um, you can follow me or subscribe. Hindi ko alam yung mga terms. And you may hit the button for you to be able to have an update whenever I upload a video. Hey lang.